Assalamu alaikum, dear all. I am Mr. Asif Shahzad, Research Associate, Department of Biochemistry, Government College University, Faisalabad. Today, our research topic discussion is determination of novel protease inhibitors for the treatment of HCV and in situ approach. First of all, we will discuss about the outlines of the topic. Outlines is introduction, historical background of HCV life cycle, serine protease, aim of the study, scheme of the study, result and discussion, and at last we will discuss conclusion. References, introduction. First of all, we will discuss what is HCV. HCV is actually a hepatotropic varices, which is one of the major cause of liver disease. And HCV belongs to the family Flavoviridae and having a structured protein are encoded at the 5 end of the genome. HCV also have a non-structure elements are downstream of the regions which are located at the downstream of the region. 6 genotypes. Genotype 1 is a more predominant, and HCV RNA consists of a single strand positive sense RNA approximately 9,600 nucleotide base in length. And in next, we will discuss background history of the HCV in 1972. First of all, finding the novel type of hepatitis by an Altman. In 1975, description of the non-A and non-B hepatitis. And in 1989, identification of HCV, 1993 delineations of HCV genome organization and polyprotein processing. In 1996, first three-dimensional structure of HCV proteins. In 1997, first identification of clone of HCV constructed. In 1998, interferons alpha and ribavirin combination therapy. In 1999, replication system established, and in 2003, a proof of concept clinical study of an HCV protease inhibitor, and 2005, a production of recombinant infectious HCV in tissue culture, and 2010 discovery of the sulforaphane, and between 2016 to 2020 discovery of several non-covalent peptidominant protease inhibitor. And this is actually the life cycle of HCV. First of all, the glycoproteins which are encoded in the HCV is encoded in the captured RNA viruses and enveloped with the glycoprotein. These glycoproteins on the viral envelope bind to a specific receptors molecules onto the host cell, promoting viral entry into the cell. And next, the captured and viral genome enter into the cell digestion of the captured by the cellular enzyme release in the viral genome. And in the third step, the viral genome function as a template. These function as a template for the synthesis of complementary strands, which are shown in the pink and color by the viral RNA polymerase. New copies of the viral genome RNA are made using the complementary RNA strand as a template. And in the fifth step, the complementary RNA strand also function as a messenger RNA, which is translated into the both capsid protein, which are present in the cytosols, and glycoprotein of the viral envelope, which are present in the endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus. And in last, these physical transport into the envelope glycoproteins by the plasma membrane. And in the seventh step, these are actually surrounded the capsid protein around the viral genome molecules. And in the last step, each new virus buds from the cells its envelope standards the viral glycoprotein embedded from the membrane derived from the host cell. These are actually the life cycle of HCV. And later we will discuss serine protease. Serine protease actually have a large family of proteolytic enzyme. All have a serine residuals in their active sites which play a crucial parts of enzymatic activity. All cleave peptide bonds by the similar mechanism of action. They differ in their specificity and regulation. Actually, serine protease include different types such as pancreatic protease, trypsins, chymotrypsin, and elastase, various tissue which are maybe intracellular or extracellular protease such as leukocyte elastase. These serine protease enzymes of the blood clotting cascade and some enzyme of complementary system. Many serine proteases are synthesized as inactive precursors like zymogens, which are activated by the proteolysis. And some of the serine proteases NS3 and 4A protease. NS3 emerged at an early stage at most popular anti-HCV target. It is the most intensively studied and best characterized of NS proteins. NS3 is a 631 amino acids bifunctional enzyme. The first 180 amino acids are defined by the serine protease, and remainder of the protein encompasses a domain with both RNA helicase and nucleotide triphosphate and TPase activity. NS3 protease is a member of chymotrypsin's serine protease family. The NS3 and NS4A complex is responsible for the cleavage of entire downstream region of polyprotein 40, which ran to essentially for the viral replication and thereby also a potential pharmaceutical target. Aim of study, and first aim of our study is that designing and development of most potent inhibitor for the serine protease, and second is a determination and elucidation of 3D structure, binding capability of serine protease and inhibition mechanism of inhibitors. Third is a modification of leading structure of ligases on its intermediate for optimizations. And fourth step is a determination of structure activity relationship for synthetic and bioactive peptides. Scheme of studies, first of all, we will prepare peptide preparation, and second is a preparation of protein structure, prediction of active sites, refinement of receptor proteins, revising peptides, optimization of peptides, molecular docking, and last is a drug scanning. And in next results and discussion in cyclo study of novel serine protease inhibitor for the treatment of HCV. First of all, we will design peptide. How can we design? For 50 hexa and pentapeptides were designed using our ChemSketch software. 3D structure of peptides were resolved. And next step is a peptide refinement. Optimization of all 50 designed peptides was done by MOE software through which addition of hydrogen molecules, and we will later discuss MOE. Energy of the peptide was minimized using a different parameters. And third step is a refinement of receptor protein, 3D structure of NS3, NS4 with PDB-ID, which is a 6C2MD was retrieved. And third step is a molecular docking, in which we will discuss best conformation for each hexa and pentapeptides with target sites was given by MOE docking software. D structure of NS3, NS4 with PDO-ID already discussed. 9C2MD was retrieved. And at last, we will discuss interaction analyzer. 20 peptides having minimum S score had interaction with all the possible active sites were concluded. And these are actually the 20 novel peptides which are synthesized by different by same methods as discussed in the earlier. These by named as a ligate 20, ligate 20, ligate 28, which has S scores minus 16.034, and also having a different description peptide sequence and interactions between different amino acid sequence. These are actually novel 20 peptides. And MOE database planning. What is MOE data planning? By adding hydrogen using MOE software, all the engineered peptides were optimized. The peptide energy was reduced by using a default parameters in MOE, which was further used for docking experiment. All these peptides were saved. To investigate their ability against HCV, NS3, NS4 protease, and NS5B, all peptides were designed. These are the 2D structure of some peptides from MOE database. And the next is the interaction analysis of complex. In figure number 1, a binding interaction of ligases 1 with active residuals, which is a serine 1139 and serine 1159, lysine 1136, purine 1042 of HCV, NS3, NS4 protease. And in the second B figure, we docked complex of peptide with bonding pockets of an HCV, NS3, NS4 protease. And in the figure number 2, same as in figure number 1, ligates number 1 is used, and in figure number 2, ligates number 2 is used at the same docking methods. And so on, we will use 20 different amino acids, novel peptides. And in the drug scan, what is drug scan? Drug scan actually we used rules for the drug scan, which is a Lipinski rule of 5. What is Lipinski rule of 5? According to this rule, molecular mass of the potential drug candidate should be less than 500 Dalton. The molecular weight is less than 500 Dalton. Molecule should have a high lipophility, which is LOGP, which is less than 5, which is less than and equal to 5. Hydrogen bond donor should be less than and equal to 5. Hydrogen bond acceptor should also be less than and equal to 10. And molecular refractive should be the significant for the drug plan kinetics in human body, which is 40 to 130. And these are actually the different 10 novel peptides, ligates binding with drug likeness of NS3 4A inhibitors according to the Lipincott's rule of 5 for optimum level. And in next we will discuss proteins inhibitors NS5B, in which also we used same rule as a Lipincott's rule of 5, in which we used a different ligase, their molecular mass, hydrogen bonding donor, and also hydrogen bonding acceptor, molecular refractivity. And at last we will discuss conclusion. 50 randomly hexa and penta and 8 tri and tetrapeptides were designed using the combination of specific amino acid residues to check their potential as HCV, NS3 and NS4 protease and NS5B polymerase inhibitors. HCV is actually NS3 and cyclic peptides were docked using by a MOE and docking peptides docking software. Molecular docking must show most peptide extras intensely in the binding pockets of HCV, NS3, serine protease, and NS5B polymerase, which have interaction with the catalytic triade. And in these peptides there are a hexa and pentacyclic peptides. These are actually drug resemblance rules indicate that all penta and hexa compound violated and Lipincott's rules of 5 for drug similarity. In addition, all tri and tetra compound followed by Lipsin drug similarity optimal level. Moreover, molecular docking study revealed that some compound exhibited low to high binding affinity toward the site of target enzyme. Therefore, these hexa and pentacyclic peptides cannot be an ideal drug to target NS3-4A due to their violation behavior, although all 3 and tetrapeptide against NS5B show drug likeness, but therefore is a further study to check their efficacy. These are actually the overall of our topic, and thank you so much for your time.